My name is Lorenzo and I'm preparing for my first HYROX race, which is actually gonna be happening in exactly 2 weeks.
Jazz was for ordinary people. Jazz is ordinary people.
I'm gonna be competing in the open category on the 7th of December in Marseille, in France. I've been recording a video a week showing my day-to-day life preparing for this HYROX race. So today I want to show you what my current HYROX workout looks like. It's not the same every week. Of course, I try to change things a little bit. To be clear, I don't have a HYROX coach. I know quite a lot about fitness myself, but specifically when it comes to HYROX, I'm not super knowledgeable. So I'm kind of doing this experience where I'm trying to coach myself. Of course, I'm watching a lot of videos on YouTube, learning a lot about HYROX. But yeah, this is my own experiment on myself. And yeah, today I'm gonna show you what that HYROX workout looks like. And for the past 3 weeks, I've been doing 2 HYROX sessions per week. So yeah, I'm probably gonna show you what my lunch looks like, and then we will go to the gym in a little bit.
It's the music of the young.
We finished lunch around 20 minutes ago. I was thinking about food in general, and from the clips that you've been watching of my food for the past videos, you are probably asking how can I eat the same thing every day or very similarly every day. And to be honest, it's very natural to me. And actually what really surprises me and confuses me is how that the general public and, well, I know from friends and people that I know, family members and so on, that most people do not have a clue about nutrition, even at a very basic level. They just eat complete garbage most of their meals. And that could solve pretty much 100% of the obesity that we have worldwide, which is still going up because people don't really give a shit about what they're eating. They don't do any research. They just care about pleasant food that is easy to consume, to eat, to cook. Nowadays, takeout food is very easy and quite affordable. So yeah, to be honest, what really works for me is to basically have one standard sample meal every day of the week, which sometimes I change it after some weeks, but eating the way I eat, it's much better when you then decide to have a cheat meal. I don't really like to call it a cheat meal, but whenever, for example, I travel or on the weekends with friends, family, I always end up going to different restaurants, maybe once a week, twice a week. And whenever I have these chances, the food tastes so much better because I'm not used to eating those delicious foods very often. So yeah, this is a bit of a rant. Nutrition is much more simple than what you think. You don't really need to be super knowledgeable about nutrition. If you follow a few guidelines and principles, for example, making sure that around 80% of the food you consume is coming from whole non-processed food sources, that's a very good principle that you should take. Another one is to try to always prioritize protein in your meals. Try to have at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, close to that. So in my case, I try to have around between 150, 175 grams of protein. If you take these small steps, the consistency will stack up over time and you'll feel much better, not only in your body composition, which will massively improve, but mentally, if you're eating right, your mindset is working much better. Just parked, about to get to the gym. Let's get into it, guys. Today's session was divided in 2 parts. Part 1 with 3 rounds and part 2 with 2 rounds. Starting with part 1, so we did 4 exercises, first being the barbell lunges 40 meters. Then we went straight into the sled pulls with 100 kilos plus the sled itself, where we did 40 meters. And then we did 30 calories on the bike, which was, well, pretty challenging given the legs were pretty tired already. And then we finalized with some farmer's carry with 32 kilos on each kettlebell, and we did 80 meters. Okay, so that's part number 1. We repeated this circuit 3 rounds, and then we moved to part number 2, and here is where we include some running. So we did 2 rounds, each round consisting of 1 kilometer running at around 420 kilometers per minute, minutes per kilometer. Then we did 100 wall balls, which was, well, pretty damn challenging, with 7 kilos. And finally we did 1 kilometer on the row work, where we did around 4 minutes, and we did this 2 times. So that's today's session, and yeah, try it out. Overall, I think the workout went pretty well. I hope I showed a good amount of footage for you guys to have an idea. Although it was really tiring, I think I performed well, especially on the stations. Something that I'm still trying to figure it out is how to approach the stations. So what strategies should I use for each of the stations? For example, on the wall balls, I recently watched a YouTube video that showed a good approach for the wall balls, which is basically do 16 reps, then rest 10 seconds, then 15 reps, then 10 seconds, then 14 reps, and you repeat this all the way until 9 reps. And if you add 16 plus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, it adds up to 100 reps. And I've tried that approach today, and it made the wall balls much easier.
Every time young people invent music, everybody hates it.
Good morning, guys. So we are about to start the run. We are gonna do 18 kilometers, and we are actually in Belém. It's well, it's still part of Lisbon, but it's a different area. It's pretty cool, next to the river, so it's nice to run here because, well, it's just more interesting than just running where I usually run. So yeah, I'm a bit scared of this run because my legs are very sore from all the workouts I've done this week. And yeah, I should be following specific paces, so I cannot just go extremely chill. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some clips, but as you can see, the river is that way. So yeah, let's go, guys. 18 kilometers completed. I'm done with this. Honestly, this was extremely demanding and tough on my legs. This will be the longest run of my HYROX prep. So from next week onwards, we're gonna start tapering down the volume of the workouts, so I can start recovering and being completely ready for the race in about 2 weeks. I'm gonna get a coffee now and do a little bit of work, and maybe get something nice to eat. I think I deserve it. So yeah, I'll see you soon.